Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. Only two things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the former. You can't blame gravity for falling in love. We can't solve problems by using the same kind of thinking we used when we created them. No problem can be solved from the same level of consciousness that created it. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. Common sense is the collection of prejudices acquired by age 18. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. Whoever is careless with the truth in small matters cannot be trusted with important matters. It is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy in creative expression and knowledge. There are two ways to live. You can live as if nothing is a miracle. You can live as if everything is a miracle. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. Intellectual growth should commence at birth and cease only at death. Pure mathematics is, in its way, the poetry of logical ideas. Technological progress is like an axe in the hands of a pathological criminal. Intellectuals solve problems, geniuses prevent them. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. Coincidence is God's way of remaining anonymous. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. I know not with what weapons World War III will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. The only source of knowledge is experience. If we knew what it was we were doing, it would not be called research, would it? Peace cannot be kept by force, it can only be achieved by understanding. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. I live in that solitude which is painful in youth, but delicious in the years of maturity. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. If people are good only because they fear punishment and hope for reward, then we are a sorry lot indeed. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. A question that sometimes drives me hazy: am I or are the others crazy? If you are out to describe the truth, leave elegance to the tailor. Before God we are all equally wise and equally foolish. The hardest thing to understand in the world is the income tax. In matters of truth and justice, there is no difference between large and small problems, for issues concerning the treatment of people are all the same. The distinction between the past, present, and future is only a stubbornly persistent illusion. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer. Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. The world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. The only reason for time is so that everything doesn't happen at once. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge but imagination. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. Nationalism is an infantile disease. It is the measles of mankind. Any man who can drive safely while kissing a pretty girl is simply not giving the kiss the attention it deserves. All that is valuable in human society depends upon the opportunity for development accorded the individual. The gift of fantasy has meant more to me than my talent for absorbing positive knowledge. The value of a man should be seen in what he gives and not in what he is able to receive. Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. A table, a chair, a bowl of fruit, and a violin. What else does a man need to be happy? No amount of experimentation can ever prove me right. A single experiment can prove me wrong. Everyone should be respected as an individual, but no one idolized. The monotony and solitude of a quiet life stimulates the creative mind. He who can no longer pause to wonder and stand wrapped in awe is as good as dead. His eyes are closed. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. Student is not a container you have to fill, but a torch you have to light up. A clever person solves a problem. A wise person avoids it. Any fool can know. The point is to understand. Blind belief in authority is the greatest enemy of truth. We all know that light travels faster than sound. That's why certain people appear bright until you hear them speak. Genius is 1% talent and 99% hard work. I'd rather be an optimist and a fool than a pessimist and right. You never fail until you stop trying. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. Wisdom is not a product of schooling but of the lifelong attempt to acquire it. I live in that solitude which is painful in youth, but delicious in the years of maturity. Only those who attempt the absurd can achieve the impossible. What a sad era when it is easier to smash an atom than a prejudice. Life is a preparation for the future, and the best preparation for the future is to live as if there were none. Possessions, outward success, publicity, luxury, to me these have always been contemptible. I believe that a simple and unassuming manner of life is best for everyone, best for both the body and the mind. The only sure way to avoid making mistakes is to have no new ideas. 3 great forces rule the world: stupidity, fear, and greed. Past is dead. Future is uncertain. Present is all you have, so eat, drink, and live merry. Intelligence is not the ability to store information, but to know where to find it. Do not grow old, no matter how long you live. Never cease to stand like curious children before the great mystery into which we were born. Weak people revenge. Strong people forgive. Intelligent people ignore. It's strange to be known so universally and yet be so lonely. Never memorize something that you can look up. Example isn't another way to teach, it is the only way to teach. Which quote did you like the most? Share your views in the comments section below. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Daily Dose so you don't miss a chance to catch the upcoming videos.